Alright, it's your boy Superman 2000. I'm back in the fight chair getting on. No, don't laugh at my beard. See, I tried to shape it up. My mustache and the beard and the whole get up, and I got it messed up. I gotta get a razor and maybe touch it up later on. I'll line this part up and hopefully this part will grow. So obviously you can see I'm trying to join the beard club for men, but it's not working out for me because I keep shaping it up. However, fellow YouTuber Slammer X 1976. He's got a sweet man beard, so I'm trying to bootleg his, but maybe I don't have the jeans for it. We'll see how that works out. So this video is about Conor McGregor, and I'm at my final conclusion now. One of the great poets of our time, Ben Parker, said, "With great power comes great responsibility." If you don't know who Ben Parker is, maybe you know his wife, Aunt May. He's married to her. And you still don't know who that is, maybe you know his nephew, Peter Parker. If you know who Peter Parker is, maybe you know who Spider-Man is. But nonetheless, with the great poet of our time said, "With great power come great responsibility." So Conor McGregor, according to article I read on Bloody Elbow, now referee Big John said that the 10 million was guaranteed to Conor McGregor. Big John McCarthy, I believe, said the 10 million was guaranteed to Conor McGregor. He said Lorenzo Fertitta told him that. Said to him that you believe that that's part of my wall. That's not a bug. That's a sticker, but it looks like a bug in the camera. He said that you would be, and that flower. We love flowers around the house, so we have it all throughout. I'll show you guys it one day. So he said, "You believe that I pay this guy 10 million, I wouldn't have any problems with him showing up." Now, if it is in fact true that Conor McGregor was getting the 10 million, I'm a little disturbed, very very disturbed, because hey, I thought they didn't want to give him the 10 million, which I agree they should give him the 10 million because his his ROE, which is return on equity, that is our. Oh man, you put money to Conor McGregor on a card, you getting your bang for your buck. But the thing that upset me is that he's getting $10 million on the card, and that 10 million is probably more than everybody else on the card salary combined. That's one of the things that upset me, because I'm getting that much money you can't show for the press conference. I thought it was a 10 grand, the 10 million that was the issue. So if it was me, and I could stick it for the money, and I could negotiate for more, and I was getting the more money, then there'd be some issues. But he's getting the more money, so there's no issue here. He's getting a 10 million guaranteed. So I'm like, well, what's the issue? So okay, he's getting 10 million guaranteed off the break. Now my problem comes in this when Nate Diaz was supposed to fight him. Nate Diaz didn't want to fight nobody else. Nate Diaz said, "No, I don't want to fight anyone else." And you know why? Because Nate Diaz knows that fighting anyone else is not going to give him a bigger payday as fighting Conor McGregor. Everybody else on the card would be able to get more bonuses and get paid more if Conor McGregor was on the card, because he would draw more people. With great power comes great responsibility. You can't only think about yourself. These people pay $10 million to show up. There's other people who's trained for the event, who's been training for months for this event, whose salary, this money that the UFC pay out, which is less than 70%, less than 7% of what they take in to these fighters, is chump change. These fighters are depending on it. Anything that impact the event or make the event cancel, they won't get the money. With great power come great responsibility, Conor. Pick up the phone, call Dana White, patch it up, make it work, man up, and just say, "You know what, I'll do the press conference." Because I see the event, UFC 200, not going the way it should go. They said they're still adding other fighters to the card, which would be nice if they add Glover Textier versus Rumble Johnson. Oh, yeah! I would love that. That would be I'm behaving like I'm a WrestleMania fan now. Because back in the day, I don't remember back in the day, WrestleMania, there's a fight with Sting versus Nature Boy Ric Flair. And Sting went under the ring, right? And then afterward, Ric Flair went under the ring. Sting followed him under the ring. Then on the other side comes out Sting and Ric Flair. They're fighting. Ric Flair knocks down Sting and then holds him down. The ref goes 1, 2, 3, and then the Nature Boy Ric Flair Nature Boy hold his hands up. All the celebration breakouts. Then all of a sudden, from under the ring comes Sting. I'm like, it was one of those moments where Nature Boy Ric Flair and his crew disguised one of their guys like Sting with the makeup, got him, and then Sting was held up under the ring by some other guys that were waiting to trap him. Then Nature Boy Ric Flair tricked the audience and tricked the referee and everyone to win the title. Then Sting, the real Sting, finally came out from under the ring, and everybody went crazy. That's one of the wildest WWE moments in my life. That's all. I had a flashback, so bear with me. So yes, as I was saying, to the Rumble Johnson Glover Dexter would be like that. If that's added to the card, then no, we're getting close to getting the card beefed up to what it really should be. They're adding more fight to the card. But here's the deal. Here's the downside. So with Conor on the card, you don't have to add any more people because what he's drawing in would more than cover for the card. But with him off the card, you have to add more individuals. And you know what that means? If you add more fighters, have a higher caliber, the payout for the fighters is going to be higher, even though the new gate money, the new projected budget or projected revenue from the gate is going to be less. So it's like, that the gross margin is going to go down because on average when he fights it's 500 and change. 500, I calculated it to be $504.63. And when he doesn't fight, the gross revenue per ticket is $260 something and 33 cents. So that additional difference is going to have an impact on the payout. And if you're loading the card up even more, so you can get more people in the door, that's going to affect, the bottom line at the end of the day. So that's kind of what's troubling to me. So, in the words of Ben Parker, one of the great poets of our time, with great power come great responsibility. And if Conor McGregor is in fact getting the $10 million guaranteed, now I don't know Lorenzo Fertitta would just start talking to Big John McCarthy. Hey, let's talk business. like Big John McCarthy and him's on the same level. Like he has to confer with Big John. I mean, come on now. When I can't even say the name right. I sound like I'm ordering something at Taco Bell. When has the Fertitta, when have those guys ever conferred with a referee to tell him the skimmy and how much guys getting paid or what they're getting guaranteed? When has that ever happened? Now I keep hearing all this news from other people, except for the news I need to hear from the people who are directly responsible. Why didn't Conor McGregor say? Why didn't Dana White say, "Okay, I'm paying a guy $10 million. You think he would show?" Why didn't Dana White say that directly? Why did Big John McCarthy have to say that? And all of a sudden, other fighters are talking about how helpful and convenient the promotion is, or is it a problem to travel? Like, everybody is just coming up with this fantastic press job. Oh, it's not a problem traveling and training. It's fine. Even Jose Aldo, who used to complain all the time, I hate these press conferences. Even he's coming and saying, "Oh, do what you gotta do. You gotta travel. It's not a problem." Oh, blah blah blah. Everybody, all of a sudden, everybody's saying it's okay. No, come on, people, please. Now, even if it was inconvenient and it wasn't fun and it wasn't nice and you hated it, for $10 million guaranteed, and you bring up everybody getting an opportunity to get more money than they would have gotten before. You sold yourself to the organization. You sign a contract with them, and you don't want to fulfill your contract. Now, the money issue was the only reason I would have seen as a good example of saying, "Hey, I'm going to leverage this right now," because UFC has screwed people like that in the past when it comes to money. But if the money was being paid, and you just don't want to show up for the press conference, I got some issues with that. Okay, now I'm not saying the UFC was right to just yank you from that card and the New York card without giving you a chance to rectify the situation. Because typically in contract law, if there is a breach, then the party who did the breach, the non-breaching party usually give the breaching party, blah, blah, blah. This is business law 1 and 2, by the way. The non-breaching party usually give the breaching party time to remedy the situation. So I don't know if that discussion occurred, and then Conor said, oh, "I'm not gonna remedy it, whatever, whatever, whatever," and then it went down bad. I don't know if that happened. Really, I don't have any information on that, so I can't say nothing to that. But all I can say is, with great power come great responsibility, and I'm hoping that the UFC 200 card get loaded enough that where it works out. But this is really disturbing to know you got a 10 million guaranteed, and after you get 10 million guaranteed, this is what happened. So it's kind of like, ugh. But enough about that. Now, someone sent me a hat. I want to tell them, what was that hat? I want to tell them thanks. I got to ask you guys something. So I got this hat, right? Now, normally down here in West Virginia, you know we are hardcore mountaineers. But someone sent me this University of Maryland hat. You know, West Virginia, well, on my side, we're close to Maryland. On the other side, you have to go through Northern Virginia to get to. So this is the hat. It's a big brimmed hat. Now, I don't know how to wear these hats. If any of you guys know you wear these hats, leave a comment. Cause look at it, see? So I put the hat on. I said, the brim is so big, my ears are down. Like, I look like I got cauliflower ear. Like I've been fighting with Anderson Silva. See? So it's a big brim hat. Now, if I wear like how I wear normally wear hats, I look like a gendarme. Now, if you know what a gendarme is, it's a French police. Watch the Comte de Monte Cristo. You'll see. So I don't know if you wear it like this or you wear it like this. I don't know how you wear these big hats. So I guess I'll leave it like this for now because it fits on my head without completely destroying my ears. Let me see. Yeah, that'll work. I guess. So there you are. I'm rocking the Maryland University hat, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You didn't have to go there with the bike, but I really appreciate it, man. Good looking. Thanks a lot. Now, this is what I'm talking about. See, I could say, "Whoa, the hat isn't perfect. It isn't this. It isn't that. It isn't the way I want it." But hey, it's a hat, and I like it, and I appreciate it. Same deal with Conor McGregor. You getting 10 million guaranteed. Just travel, man. Travel to Las Vegas, do the press conference, and even if you just say, "Hey guys, listen, man, I'm gonna be burnt out from all these press conferences. Can I just do a certain number of hours that I talk to people, and then after that I gotta get back to training or whatever?" Even if you say that, that's fine. But just to got a 10 million guaranteed, and it's gonna affect other people's livelihood. No, if it had gone down to where Dana White said, "Hey, I'm gonna scrap the card completely and or move the date," those other people would have been impacted. I'll give you an example. Okay, John Jones. I forgot who John Jones was supposed to fight, but everything got switched up to where he wound up having to fight Chael Sonnen. So it was announced that he was gonna fight Chael Sonnen. However, the guy that John Jones was supposed to fight was in Chael Sonnen training camp. So John Jones was like, "Okay, something's going on up here. This guy set a trap for me. I'm not fighting Chael. There's no way on earth I'm going to fight Chael Sonnen." And so John Jones didn't fight Chael Sonnen, and then the entire card got scrapped to the ground. I was like, "Oh, it's terrible." John Jones came on Twitter, I believe, and put a statement out. "I'm responsible for the scrapping of the card, blah, blah, blah. I take full responsibility for it." That's what the gang said. It was like, "Yeah, whatever, man." So in the end, he did ever wind up fighting Chael Sonnen, and everything worked out. But I said because all the other people on the card, the other people, I knew a guy who was deeply rooted in MMA. One day I'm gonna bring him on. He gets in the other fight chair because I got two of these chairs. So I put them in that one over there, and he was furious. And I'm like, "Mike, why are you upset?" He was like, "Yeah, well, I'm upset because there's other people on the card, who I know personally that trained for the event, got prepared for the event, got ready for the event, and you know what? All this time that they spent training and all the money that they were going to make, they were really depending on us to pay their bills and take care of their family, and the card fell through for them. So it's kind of like, as a fighter, you don't get money all the time, but when you do get money, or it's coming, it's like Nate Diaz said, I don't get money all the time, so I got to take what I can get. That impact, that really hurts their bottom line, So That's what this reminds me. This whole thing reminds me of. No, my thing is, I'm at the point now where I don't care if Conor McGregor is on the card or not. Frankly, either way, it works out for him. He's got $40 million. He has plumbing skills. He could start a plumbing company. The UFC is going to take them a while to recoup the revenue and the intangible asset that they build up in terms of Conor McGregor advertising, marketing, and building up. They have to find some other new guy to market and build up, which they might. At one point, I thought they was gonna market and build up Nate Diaz, but apparently, for some reason, they just don't want to do that with him. I don't know what's that about. They don't want to get behind him and push him. I have no idea what's that's about. So I'm thinking the new person that they're gonna get behind and finally push is Frankie Edgar, because now he's saying he wants to be a two-division champion. I do another video about that because I don't think that's gonna go too well either. Frankie Edgar, I love you. I love your style. I love your fighting, but I got my reservations on that. Well, all right, guys. That's how I feel about this whole thing with Conor McGregor. No, one more thing before I go, my man. Slam X 1976. See, my memory is all jacked up today. He's doing a subscriber drive. He's up to 50 subscribers, and I mean to guys like us who just like small time YouTube video guys like us. 50 subscribers is a lot. I mean, I got 40. What's that? 49 now. I'm ecstatic. I'm through the roof. Now, to some people, that's not a lot because they're like, oh, that's nothing. I have 100. I have 500. I got 6,000. That's okay. But the small guys like us, I just enjoy talking about fights and just enjoy sharing our opinion. That's a whole lot. And we're very grateful to every one of our subscribers. So if you check him out, check his videos out. Now, I was the guy in the fight chair with the cell phone and the iPad or the whatever, just the basics. But he does really good videos. His graphics is great. A lot of in-depth research. I mean, he connects the dots. It's like sometimes before I do my videos, if I'm on an issue, I'll watch some of the other guys he mentioned in his last show. I'll watch some of theirs. I'll read some articles, down to my research, and then I'll come on to my video. So I gotta give him his props. And like I said before, I'm trying to join the Dollar Beard Club for Men, which I keep shaping this thing up. He's got a sweet beard, by the way. So when you check out his videos, look at the beard. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Peace out, man. Superman 2000 coming from the fight chair. And by the way, I'm gonna put a link to his YouTube site under the description of this video, so you can go check him out too. And his shout out to me. All right, guys, I appreciate it. And if anybody know I'm supposed to wear this hat, please feel free to comment and let me know. I don't know if it's like this, one of these numbers. I don't wear my hats in the bebop style like this type thing. I don't, for obvious reasons. And we walk on the street, get pulled over by cops every 5 minutes. I try to be as uniform and as proper as possible. All right, guys. Superman 2000 from the fight chair. Peace out.